Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, where we bring you the latest trends from around the world, one gear at a time. Today, we're diving into a machine that defines timeless design with modern performance at the 2025 Royal Enfield Classic 350, a bike that respects its heritage while embracing the future. This updated classic brings refined engineering, new tech touches, and just enough nostalgia to keep purists happy. So let's get into the full experience. The first thing that hits you is the silhouette. Royal Enfield hasn't changed the classic's iconic shape, and why would they? The 2025 model still carries that unmistakable retro look, rounded fenders, teardrop tank, and those elegant chrome and matte color schemes. At the front, you've got a traditional circular halogen headlamp with a modern twist. It's now flanked by subtle DRLs, giving it just a hint of contemporary attitude. The fork gaiters, thick chrome bezels, and wide handlebars all scream old school charm. Moving to the side, the Classic 350 maintains its clean lines and vintage styling. The engine is prominently displayed, finished in black or polished chrome depending on the variant, and the tank still proudly wears that Royal Enfield badge that hasn't lost an ounce of prestige over the decades. New color variants for 2025 include a deep forest green, a satin blue, and a stealth matte gray, all of which pair beautifully with the bike's timeless steel and chrome detailing. The seat remains low-slung and well-cushioned, offering great comfort for long rides, and the new stitching pattern gives it a touch of refinement. From the back, the story stays consistent, vintage vibes with modern build quality. The tail lamp is a compact round unit, classic-style indicators on either side, and the mudguard is thick and solid, giving off an unmistakably British roadster feel. The exhaust is long and sweeping, tuned to give that distinct Royal Enfield thump, and yes, it's still there, just a bit cleaner and deeper than before. Now underneath all that nostalgic styling lies a significantly improved machine. The 2025 Classic 350 is powered by the same 349cc air and oil-cooled single-cylinder engine that Royal Enfield introduced in the previous generation, but with smoother refinement and retuned fuel injection. It produces about 20.2 horsepower and 27 Nm of torque, not numbers that scream speed, but that's never been the point of the Classic. This bike is about feel, not flash. Where it shines is in rideability. The engine is buttery smooth compared to earlier models, vibrations are minimal even at higher revs, and throttle response is crisp. Whether you're riding through traffic or cruising down a country road, the Classic now feels more composed, more responsive, and just more grown-up. The 5-speed gearbox is smooth and predictable, and shifts are clean, and noticeable upgrade from older Enfield gearboxes. You won't find aggressive acceleration here, but what you will get is a steady, linear pull and an engine that hums contentedly at 80 to 90 km/h. That's the sweet spot for this machine, slow, relaxed, and utterly enjoyable. In terms of ride and handling, the bike's dual cradle chassis offers solid stability. The front telescopic forks and rear twin gas shocks are tuned for comfort, soaking up road imperfections with ease. Braking is handled by a 300mm disc at the front and a 270mm disc at the rear, both with dual-channel ABS, offering dependable stopping power without drama. The instrument cluster gets a subtle update. It still retains its analog charm, but with a small digital screen integrated into the speedometer, giving you basic data like fuel level, trip meter, and clock. Higher-end variants also include trip navigation, giving you turn-by-turn directions powered by a paired smartphone. Fuel economy remains one of its strong points, and the Classic 350 delivers around 35 to 40 km/L depending on how you ride, giving you a range of over 400 km on its 13-liter fuel tank. That makes it both a practical daily rider and a relaxed long-distance companion. As for pricing, Royal Enfield has kept things accessible. The 2025 Classic 350 starts at around a superscript 11.95 lakh ex showroom in India, which translates to roughly Rs 2,350. Premium variants with dual-tone finishes, chrome details, and tripper navigation go up to a superscript 12.25 lakh. In export markets, the price fluctuates depending on taxes and shipping, but it's still considered one of the best value retro bikes globally. At the end of the day, the 2025 Royal Enfield Classic 350 isn't about high-speed thrills or cutting-edge innovation. It's about connection to the road, to history, And to the ride itself, it's the kind of bike that turns every short trip into something memorable. Royal Enfield didn't reinvent the wheel, they just made it run smoother, look sharper, and feel better. If you've ever dreamed of owning a bike that blends timeless style with everyday usability, this one might just be your match. That's it for today's Ride. Thanks for joining us on Global Bike Buzz. Be sure to like, comment,